What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Smoking Millennial. We are back with another cigar review. Today we're going to be smoking the West Tampa Cigar Company or West Tampa Tobacco Company Habano. This is the white 6x52. Let's get into it. Like I said, welcome back, guys. Sorry we haven't had that much content on the channel. I know I made a big video saying I'm back and we're doing more videos. Dude, my day job is just completely busy right now, and on top of my main channel, and I'm also starting a third channel that's mostly on TikTok right now, personal stuff. I'm like, oh wow, I haven't done a cigar video, so we're coming back with a banger. This is a new one to me. This is the West Tampa Tobacco Company. This is a Habano 6x52, my favorite ring gauge, Vitola, whatever you want to call it. Now, I have the cigar scanner app up, and it's going to tell me, I'm going to tell you what it tells me is in this stick. It's a rich, creamy smoke with notes of spice, earth, and vanilla, which, if I can taste vanilla in a cigar, I'm always about it. It's a Habano wrapper that covers an Ecuadorian Habano binder, a Nicaraguan filler from Pueblo Nuevo, Omete, and Jalapa, and it's handmade in Nicaragua at the Jarmindia Cigar Co. factory. The West Tampa Tobacco Company White Toro provides a flavorful medium-strength smoking indulgence that will satisfy your palate. So it's a medium-strength cigar. I'm a huge Habano fan. Let's cut this, light it. I'll tell you what I think about it so far. Now, I've been kind of loving the V-cut for a while, but we're going back to a straight cut. This is my, it's my paleo cutter. Love this one. I found this buried in a cup holder in one of my cars, and I was like, well, I gotta try that out. And look, it just cuts so nicely. I don't know how well you can see that, but oh god, guys, I have needed a cigar all day today. Had to go to Micro Center. If you guys are ever around a Micro Center and you're into 3D printing, go there. It's fun. You'll probably spend a lot of money, but I mean, it is what it is. Let's just see how the draw is. Kind of tight, but I think that's going to open up. I can taste the vanilla. Nice, and I'm not doing a cold draw, but alright, let's find a lighter. That's the next step in finding this. Does this have any flame in it? Yep, we're good. Somebody commented on my last TikTok I made of this, and they're like, only real cigar people can enjoy flavor from a match. I think there's one video on here I've lit in a cigar with a match, and I just prefer the butane torch. It's more efficient for me. Sometimes when I'm driving, I prefer a butane torch, because if I have a match, it gets wind in there, it's not going to be fun. Alright. There we go. Looks pretty good. Alrighty. Alright guys, so right off the jump, I'm kind of well into the first third here. This West Tampa Tobacco White is off the jump amazing. I taste the vanilla right off the jump. It's a spicy vanilla. I'm pairing it with a Diet Coke. It's not a vanilla Coke, but I think it's intensifying the vanilla. The draw's still a little tight. It's going to lose a little bit of points there, but so far so good. Smoke output, again, I think that's going to open up, but I taste it right on the tip of my tongue. I don't get it on the back of the throat. I get it on the tip of my tongue and the roof of my mouth. That spicy vanilla. Oh, good lord, it's so good. So let's get into the second third and see how this cigar opens up. Guys, we're well into the second third of the West Tampa Tobacco Company White 6x52. It has maintained all of its flavor still. The burn is amazing. That's all I can say. It's a great cigar so far. Get a little bit more spicy. I can tell like the earthiness into it. I can taste that vanilla all the way through. Also getting a little hint of cedar, very mild. The cedar is mostly on the back of my throat. It is a very tasty cigar. The draw, I will say, isn't the best. So, and this has been sitting for about a week in the humidor. So it's not. I wouldn't say it's like my ideal draw, but in the smoke output kind of mirrors that. But so far so good. The flavor has been consistent, and that's what I like with these cigars. It's a consistency. Or not with these cigars, with any cigar really. I like the consistency of any flavor note that I can get. The burn, it is, you can just tell that is like a very consistent burn. Yeah, look at that. I don't even have to put my hand up. Very consistent. But going into the final third, I'm hoping it kind of loosens up a little bit more. I'm about to pull the wrapper off, and just look at the wrapper for a second. Let that focus in. Very tasteful. I like the artwork on it. It doesn't come all the way down cigars like some of them do, which it kind of annoys me when the wrapper is like all the way down. Most of us that smoke cigars, they like looking at the wrapper as they smoke it, but then have to take it off well into the first third because it's like 20 feet long. But other than that, this West Tampa Cigar White is awesome. Just absolutely awesome. Let's get into the final third. I'm going to tell you my final thoughts. Make sure you're subscribed if you are not. And again, follow us on all forms of social media. We are on TikTok. It's growing every day. And we're on Instagram. So let's get into the final third and see how this matches up. Well, everybody, the final third of the West Tampa Tobacco Company White 6x52 Toro. Coming in at the very end, and still was very consistent. Got a little bit more bitter towards the final third. To be quite honest, I lost that vanilla taste. That cedar pretty much went away in the final third. The only thing I will say is that it could just be this cigar. It could be the way that it was sitting for a couple weeks and it just didn't really dry out as much. But the draw is getting a little bit tighter, surprisingly, at the very end. But it's still very tasty. It's not like bitter to the point where I'm like, oh my god, I can't smoke this. But very, very tasty. On a scale of 1 to 10, I definitely give this is a solid 8.5. If it had a better draw and better smoke output, maybe it'd do a little bit better. But I would definitely recommend this. I think this came in at like, oh dear lord, let me check the app what these are coming in at. But I think they're quite affordable. They're in the like $11 to $12 range maybe. I'm gonna check right now. It is, does it even tell me how much it is? Oh, okay, cool. $9.99 for a single. $200 for a box of 20, which is not that bad. I think I paid maybe $11 for this because I paid retail. I don't really go, online. I'd rather support my brick and mortar. I actually picked this up at Two Guys Cigars in Salem, New Hampshire. Great cigar shop, great selection. Please check them out. But I'm gonna call this a wrap on the West Tampa Tobacco White 6x52. Guys, if you enjoy these videos, please do me a favor and smash that like button below, and also comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have tried this cigar and maybe you think you have a different opinion. Other than that, stay safe, stay smoking. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.